Beep, 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 boop. Welcome back to Oop.
There are aliens.
I think the moon landing was real. Brand's
Please.
icon, please.
Unalives him with the shovel.
Bleakadorp.
Bleakadorp.
Bleakadorp. Oop.
Greetings,
Greetings,
Earthlings.
Earthlings.
If you can hear the crunching, it's our other aliens eating, so don't worry about that. But we are here today to address the world. To address the world.
To invade.
To invade.
And to escape.
Oh, I wish how we'd be taken away. Take me away!
Take me away!
I need to take these off. I can't see a damn thing.
It should be, just please invade.
Oh, hate that. Hold on. Okay. Taking my second eyes off.
Me too. Me.
I gotta say, I'm so happy that you got a second use out of this bodysuit.
I did too. For the audio listeners, hey, I'm so sorry, but I'm wearing my silver surfer bodysuit that we wore to Beyonce.
That we wore?
Did we wear the same thing? Or no, you wore the puffer.
Yeah.
I thought we ordered two for a second. No, I just had this, but I wore this to Beyonce's Renaissance. And so I'm really just, it's a Renaissance.
It's a Renaissance.
Alien, superstar.
Unique?
Unique?
I wish I had some of the items, but I've already donated and sold them because I knew I wasn't gonna wear them again.
That's the only unfortunate thing about the Renaissance stuff is like, it was so specific. Like I'm not,
But I
listen,
loved it.
Listen, I experiment with fashion, but I'm not wearing a silver short puffer to coffee. But maybe I should.
Maybe we should. I mean, she changed the trajectory of fashion.
Yeah.
And she always informs culture. Like
Yeah.
she's one of the tastemakers of our time.
She's one of one.
So literally that whole year was silver fashion. We
Yeah.
got some use out of like some shoes that we had. We kept some of the accessories like our glasses.
You got
and
the coolest like little puffer shoes. Those, like,
I think I might
moon
still have them.
shoes. Those are cool.
I think I might still have
Those
them.
are really cool.
Yeah, they're really, really awesome
Yeah.
and out of this world. So today we're talking about aliens. I do not have my Renaissance look on, but I have like my interpretation of what I feel like aliens feel like to me.
Yeah, you're
Which
giving
is-
like flesh alien.
Oh, I thought I was giving floral. I thought I was giving.
Oh, aliens are giving plural?
Yeah, like plant sentience.
Oh,
That's
you're giving Mother Nature, Mother Earth.
I guess, but like if it was a sister planet.
Oh,
Yeah, like
sis.
bug-inspired alien. That's kind of
Okay.
like what I feel like. That's my fantasy.
So you're falling into the tropes of aliens. You're
No.
homogenizing aliens.
Because they're all the same.
The truth comes out. The truth comes out.
Well.
Well, okay. So I don't think I understand, but I like
But
it.
that's okay.
And that's okay.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, and that's just my opinion.
Well, we're going to get into it because we're going to talk about like what aliens mean to us. We're going to talk about some of our popular like alien films and things in pop culture that we really resonated with growing up. And I just got to say, we're just going to beam right into it. My no notes because I watched it on the plane to San Francisco, Bugonia. I'm a little late to the party, but that was one of the best films I have ever seen, and I just need to talk about it.
No, please talk to me about it because I did not watch this film, but Liam could not stop talking about it. And so I'm very interested for you to give me the recap. Spoilers ahead.
Spoilers ahead. It has been out since October, so I mean, I just saw it. I'm very late to the party, I feel like, but it was amazing. And off the plane, like mouth agape.
Agape.
The whole way through the airport, just like
Eyes black.
speechless.
Yeah.
About this movie. It was shot on all film. I recognized it immediately. I said, oh.
A literal film.
Yeah, it was cinema. Out of this world.
I feel like you can tell a difference.
No, you immediately can.
really
When
can.
something's
It's the
filmed,
color.
you can tell.
Yeah.
It's the film. It's the film.
It's the film.
It's the texture. It's the colors. It's the way that it just has a different feel to it. And I immediately recognized it. I said, "Oh, this is about to be a work of art."
Would you say the film was out of this world?
I already did. Thank you. It was shot on 35 millimeter.
Okay.
The colors were beautiful. The soft focus. You like to call it velvet pop.
Velvet pop.
Talk about it a little bit to give context, but that's kind of what it gave from first impression.
Like Wizard of Oz, like high contrast, almost like vibrating colors. Like that's what I mean by velvet pop. Liam and I are, as you know, both designers, or if you don't know, surprise. We love color. I'm also like an artist. Liam's a painter. We're very into color. We're very into color theory. And so whenever we see a film that we like, we're always assessing the color. For example, we just saw Bruce Lee.
Oh,
we watched that.
Another film,
incredible film.
Well, on film too.
Literally
like another
film.
Amazing piece of work that is just gorgeous. Color theory. Composition in every single frame. And that's what Bugonia was giving.
Wiggery.
Yeah.
Wiggery.
The wiggery of
artistry.
It all.
Like
the drama.
Color, costume design. Like amazing. We honestly, the more we film this podcast, the more I'm realizing we just really like movies.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a medium that I think plays into our escapism. And at the end of the day, we're storytellers.
Agreed.
Designers are storytellers.
Agreed.
Artists are storytellers. And it's just another medium in which to tell a story. It's one of my favorite pastimes is to just watch a really good movie.
Agreed.
So on that note, I've noticed there's like a trend in color where things are getting more saturated, and it's like an anti-AI movement. It's an
corporate design,
beige, white of the year.
The Kardashianification of it all.
Yeah. The Pantone of the year is not my Pantone of the year. We started to see like more color in trends and in culture, in interior design, in art, in film, in everything, because it's an art movement. It's completely fighting what we're being pushed to do from corporations.
Yeah.
What were we gonna say?
I was gonna say like the color of the year thing was at least interesting because they tried to be more political than they've been in the past. Like I think like the last couple years with Pantone, they've done just kind of like trend forecasting, but like the white one, like there was a little bit more of a political undertone with that, which I thought was interesting. But also like if you're gonna do it, maybe it's 2026, you either like really do it or don't do it. We're not doing like half-baked political statements to like not rock the boat. Like baby, it's a balance. We're Libra.
Well, I'm
Tip
Libra,
the scale,
but thank
baby.
you.
Yeah.
But we are Libra now.
We are Libra.
We are Libra now.
We are Libra now.
Our zodiacs, again, space, astrology, out of this world,
A whole new
extraterrestrial.
World.
We're very woo-woo. We're very into the stars. We are all made of stars. Our zodiacs are very balanced with each other.
Yeah, they are. Because you're air, right?
Well, I'm a Libra. We've talked about it before. I'm a Libra, Scorpio moon, Sagittarius rising. You're a Sagittarius.
With water.
Aries moon, Cancer rising. I think that's what it is. So we got some.
A lot of fire.
We got a lot of fire. We got a lot of passion. We got a lot of like spicy, but also balanced, grounded.
Yeah.
We feed off of each other. Like I give air to your flame. You bring weight to my.
To your skinny, wispy body.
To my wispy body that
I
can't
ground
stay,
you with
that
my big
can't
back.
be gravitationally pulled down.
Yeah.
No,
the gravitational pull of my big back keeps you in my vicinity. You're rotating me like a planet, outer space, the moon.
But yeah, you help bring me back down to earth, and I feel like, I mean, we ground each other.
Yeah.
So that we're very balanced in that way.
Love that.
But going back to color,
Film.
there's another movie that I really want to see that I don't think is out yet. I think it's out in May. I Love Boosters, and it stars Keke Palmer, and it has that same visual look. I don't think it's film, but it's colorful. Every shot is very considerate, framing-wise. Yeah. Color theory is a big part of the movie. Yeah. Directed by Boots Riley. So.
And listen, y'all.
I really want to see that.
I totally agree.
Based on the trailer.
One thing about me is if Keke Palmer is involved,
in anything, I'm there.
I'm sad.
Yeah.
I'm sad. Like, social anxiety is scared of Keke Palmer. I love her. She's so goofy and so talented and so down to earth.
So stunning.
She's so stunning.
Yeah.
Like, all of the memes of her, like, love her.
Yeah.
It's your girl.
she's a cultural icon.
She really is so cool.
Yeah, and I love that I don't think she ever really left, but I really feel like she's having this renaissance again.
Yeah.
And I love
seeing her on my TV.
Yeah.
Love her.
And I will go see that film.
Love.
But back to the no notes.
Okay.
Very, very long
Bugonia.
story. Bugonia. The typography was beautiful. The design of just like the packaging of the movie I thought was really well done. The story was very engaging, very meta, and it was it was social commentary. It was camp. It was scary. It was classified, which was interesting to me, as a comedy horror. And there were some small funny moments. Like there was very like dry humor. There was very like explicit humor, and it was based in very terrifying scenarios. It was a very balance. It was a very interesting balance. And essentially the premise, because you haven't watched it, so I want to give it to you. Again, spoiler alert.
You've now been warned twice.
Let me go backward because I was looking to double check that it was on film, and it is. I was like, if I say this is on film and then it's not, I'll feel so stupid.
If not, the color grading alone.
Well, I mean, either way, the color grading in the film was amazing.
Wow.
So it's about two conspiracy theorists who, and this is just like this has no personality. This has no personality in the description. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll do the personality I'll be the personality of this. Two conspiracy theorists who kidnap a powerful CEO, believing she is, in fact, an alien. Okay, enough of that. The film, which premiered at the Venice Film Festival, explores themes of conspiracy culture and has received critical acclaim for its humor and performances, starring Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons, and it was directed by Yorgos Lanthimos.
Okay.
So, that's like the overall plot.
Love.
To give my experience of watching it and how I would explain it to a friend, because that's really what all this is
Your friend.
Hey friend, subscribe! It starts out with a monologue from Jesse's character, the main male character, the conspiracy theorist who's planning this kidnapping. He is having a monologue about bees and how species are dying out, and bees and their unique and fragile, unique and beehive.
It's connected.
It's all connected, and that's essentially what it was. It was like everything's connected, and bees are dying, and
Beyonce.
it's humans' fault, which is very true. So it was based in fact, and that kind of set the tone for the movie about like species going extinct and who's at fault, and basically this man thinks that he can save all humans because he has a god complex and he's mentally ill.
Yikes.
And his to give you some background context on him without giving you my entire synopsis of the film, his mom was part of a clinical trial. It didn't go well, and the company he works for, the people who employ him were the people that did the clinical trial, and they're one of those big corporations that's in like a small country town, so it's like using the resources, and it just is not a good situation if you look at it from the outside.
Yeah.
It goes deeper into that plot of like his mom was mentally ill and then was on this clinical trial and is dying, and he blames everyone else, which is fair. It's a very complex conversation.
Yeah.
Again, like watch the movie if you want to know like all the ins and outs. I loved this film. I'm getting so excited.
Did you love this film?
I think I did.
Oh my God.
I think I did. So it starts on the bees. It's a really beautifully framed shot of nature, bees, and then it shows the house that they're in. And then it also introduces Emma Stone's character, which is the corporate CEO character.
CEO.
Powerful woman,
Yeah.
CEO,
Yeah.
owns 51%.
Does she have a bob?
A long bob.
That's worse.
And she's doing her morning routine. She gets in her very expensive car. She drives to work. She's stomping through. They even have this moment, and this is where like some of the comedy comes in within like the very dry humor of it all in real life, is they're changing the company's, they're doing a reorg, and they're changing the company's policies on staying late. So she's like, just let everyone know that they can leave at 5:30, but if they do have work, we will expect them to finish that work, but no pressure. Like it was very that. And it was like, haha, that's hilarious because it's actually so true.
So true.
And that's my so true.
Baby.
You're
not getting paid for the hours that you're working.
I know, but it was like, we're a family, corporation, blah, blah, blah.
Run, baby.
Run.
If you hear family, run,
We are
baby.
not a family.
Run.
You pay me. That's a power dynamic. That's not family, baby. Not a healthy one, at least.
Ooh.
So this man's planning the kidnapping. You don't know necessarily who, but because if you see the trailer or if you kind of can assess the story of like main character, they're going to converge at some point. So he's planning the kidnapping of this woman with the pretense of he believes she's an alien from another planet sent to ruin humankind.
Love.
Yeah, and you don't really know the entire movie if she is or she isn't. It's like that psychological horror part of it, and these ridiculous scenarios. They do kidnap her. There's humor in that even. Like she's fighting. She in the morning montage of her getting ready, she's like doing kickboxing and self-defense as part of her morning workouts, and she implements that against these two. She's beating them down.
Love.
Like I thought she was gonna get out of it. I wasn't sure how long they were gonna drag out the kidnapping process. But there's humor in it because he tackles her into a bush and then she like beats his ass, starts running away. She's slowing down. He had slipped one of those tranquilizers needles into her thigh, and she like looks down, and then she's shot from the back and she just falls over. It's like it's tragic and scary, but there was humor in it. It was shot really well. And the actors themselves, Emma Stone, amazing. That movie paid for her facelift, and I love that for her. She earned her flowers on that movie.
Period.
I mean, she earns her flowers on all movies. Like, she's just amazing, but that was really where I was like, okay, Emma.
Yeah, and hey, guess what? If people want to get surgery, let them get surgery and shut up.
She looks great. Good for her.
Anyways.
Good for her.
Okay, period. So she's kidnapped.
She's kidnapped. They shave her bald. And I think she might have actually been shaved for the movie. I don't know for sure, but it looked pretty real. So they shave her bald. They cover her in antihistamine. And it's like these weird laws that this man has come up with, presumably, about they communicate with their hair, with their ship. And so we have to shave them bald so that they can't locate her. We have to dampen her because their cell structure is similar to humans, but the antihistamines block certain proteins. It was like very scientific, but it sounded insane, like tinfoil hat. They go to this house. It's their house that they grew up in, that they put her in the basement. They tie her up with zip ties and wires.
It's giving it rubs lotion on the skin.
Yeah. It's this like basement laboratory that they hold her in. She wakes up, she's completely bald, and there's humor in that. Like, it's these little moments where I was like, okay, this is funny, but it's like, it's terrifying to be abducted like this. It's abduct.
That almost feels like a commentary in and of itself.
It was.
It's like the brevity of it all, or like bringing brevity to such a serious situation, is almost a commentary to me. Like, I haven't seen the film again, but I think that's a huge problem that we're experiencing in real life now, and probably why it was like critically acclaimed. Just like, people have a hard time taking things seriously now. Everything's so commodified, everything's so easy, everything's like made a joke, and I think memification has like really distracted people from taking things seriously. Like, especially with AI coming out and like these big corporations basically owning like news outlets and like what is pushed in algorithms. It's kind of scary. So like, it's interesting, like with you having seen the film and like you explaining it to me, I'm kind of picking up on some of that.
And all the while, like, every single frame is just stunning.
I do want to comment that
even the scary ones.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
the bald scene that you were talking about, that's the only moment of the flight that I looked over, and I look over and I see Emma Stone bald, like crying, like looking crazy, and I was like, what are you watching? Like, literally, what are you watching?
And I said, Emma Stone in the Alien movie, because we'd seen the trailer, and, and then you immediately were like, oh, I know which one you're talking about, but I don't know anything about it.
And then the other time I looked, I don't want to get ahead. I'll stop here.
No, tell.
The other time I looked over, it's just like all these people like dead. It's Emma Stone bald. Like,
what the hell?
Balder than me. Bald down.
Shaved to the skin.
Shaved to the skin. And then people, like, just beautiful shots of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
We'll get there. Okay. We will get there, because actually...
Well, unfortunately, we will.
Every single scene, I was like, this is based in truth.
Yeah.
And so I didn't fight the plot at all.
Oh.
So the as the conspiracy theorist was going, I was like kind of on his side a little bit, and I was like, ooh, did I get so liberal that I'm back to conservative?
That happens.
Because
y'all, that happens.
He was saying some shit about like the corporations and the conspiracies and the wildlife dying. I said,
especially with all the conspiracies that have like recently come out as like very true. I'm like, girl, the tin hat is on. Tin foil is on.
Windows covered.
The Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I was.
The no tech walks.
I was a little nervous. Yeah. I said, I kind of see his perspective a little bit too much. It's giving 4chan realness.
Yeah. It's giving QAnon.
And then it got crazier and crazier where she's locked up in this basement. She's locked up in this house because they eventually let her out because they electrocute her in an electric chair. And
it doesn't kill her?
No. So I skipped ahead a little bit. They basically are like, we want to negotiate you to get sent up to your mothership to see your emperor, to basically negotiate the terms of you leaving our planet because you're ruining it. That's his terms. And she's like, I'm not an alien. And she's very good in the corporate role of negotiating business talk. And she's like, can we please have a dialogue? Like she's very in control, even when she's abducted. It was very interesting to watch. And he's like, well, I'm going to leave this recorder here overnight, and we're going to want your statement to basically tell your emperor that you're taking us up there to negotiate the terms.
It's just Cusco in a ship.
Right. It was like, that's when I was like, okay, now he's crazy. That's when the conspiracy theory concerns for me stopped. Because it's like, I'm not going to kidnap someone.
No, it's kind of crazy the line that conspiracy theorists like teeter. Because it's like, they do say some stuff and I'm like, wait.
Wait a minute.
Kind of right. And then it's like something from left field and you're like,
there it is.
Lost me. You lost me. I was here. But now I'm here.
Yeah, and you lost me. So she is in the basement overnight. She's crying, very human, like leaves a statement on the recorder overnight that's like, I'm an alien, and take me to your ship, and I'm going to bring my friends. Thanks. Like, that's kind of the tone of how she says it. And he's like, is this a joke to you? And like, he gets mad. He throws a chair or something. I think he slaps her. And because like as she's crying, because they have monitors watching in the basement overnight, and there are two characters, his brother, his cousin, I don't remember, is like looking at the monitors, like having these human concerns about like, what did we do? And he's like, don't let it fool you. They simulate human emotion. It's not real. They're trying to gain your sympathy. They're very close in genetic structure, but there's these few indicators that separate them from us, and it's like the hair and the antihistamine reaction. And then flash forward to the electric chair. It's like a few days have passed. The police are looking for her because she's this high net worth individual.
Yeah.
And a manhunt has started, and he works at the company as a shipper of material. Yeah. It's crazy. We know what parallel this company was based out of. Like I said, so he's a packer and a shipper for this company, and he goes into work, and there's this older woman that cut her hand on the machinery, and she's like, I don't want to cause any trouble, and it's going to be too expensive, and they're telling me that they won't pay it if I like bring up legal action, and it's like very OSHA, very like work.
Commentary on power dynamics within corporate environments.
Yes, and I'm trying not to get too heady because there's a lot to get through, and I don't want to take up the whole episode talking about this film, but I am very obsessed with it. So flash forward to electric chair.
Okay.
So she's like, I've thought about it. I am an alien, and I will work with you. I want to continue this conversation.
So she's trying to get out.
Yeah, she's trying to get out.
Yeah.
It's negotiation. And she's just trying to work with the crazy because she has a psych degree as well. And she's like, you're mentally unwell. That's when he slaps her. So flash forward, she's like, I'm an alien. Let me go and we can work on this. And he said, I'm so glad. She's like, can we start over? And he's like, I'm so glad that you said we can start over. Flash forward, next scene, electric chair. They're torturing this woman. And they're putting the electricity up way too high. And it kind of overloads the system. And he's like, I've never seen this before. And he realizes, because he's this like apparent genius that understands how this alien species works. There's an electric magnetic signature that is emitted when the chair is up that high. And he attributes it to, she is part of the royal line. So it just sounds like he's making up rules at this point. Like, you don't really know what's fact or false.
Okay.
Or fiction, I guess. He lets her go, lets her wear his mother's old dress. So it's giving like, ooh, like it gave me the creeps.
Ew.
And she's bolted to, or like has her ankles tied
Shackled.
to a bolt in the floor while she's at the chair eating spaghetti with them for dinner in the mother's dress. Like, it's giving that. She's still very much trying to like gain information, trying to manipulate and get out of the situation. Very like
scot-free,
understandably so.
Yeah.
But because she's royal blood, like she had the same electromagnetic signature as the emperor, he's treating her a little nicer with more dignity. He's like, I'm so sorry, I didn't realize you were royalty. I'm so sorry. That changes this dynamic. He just thought that she was like a worker bee, essentially. And also bees are like the kind of overarching theme. And her company also had like put out a product of some kind that damaged the environment in some capacity to his perspective. And at the time, like, bees were dying, and she's trying to fight back, saying like, well, the research supports, because she's a chemist by practice as well. So she's like, well, it shows that we've actually improved the environment by this %, and it's not really like fair to say that this attributed to the decline of bees. It actually shows they're coming back. And so again, you don't really know. Is she telling the truth? Is she lying? Is the company actually helping the environment? Have they been hurting it?
Also, just like working in a corporate environment, these people don't even really know what they're talking about. That's the scariest part of all of this. And that's what I think is so interesting about you explaining this to me, is I'm in a corporate environment, and even the people that are in those C-suite positions, like, all they're really doing is looking at reports that are kind of like best guesses. So no one really knows.
No one really knows.
The CEO sounds like they have so much data, or such a finite understanding of the impact or what's going on, but it's a spectrum range. And nobody really knows where the needle is falling at any given point in time. They just know generally within the like A to Z, no pun intended, line, like where they're falling. That's so interesting.
It was really good.
Yeah.
She's really good.
really
I feel like I've been
good.
saying that so often because that's just how I feel right
It's
now.
applicable.
I feel like I'm taking up so much time, but it's so good.
No, please.
I'll try to skip
sad.
through it. So it gets darker and darker,
Okay.
like as the series goes on. One of them unalives himself with a shotgun in front of her. Because she's like, if you let me go, nothing will happen to you. But he loves the other guy so much as family that he just can't bring himself to do it, so he takes himself out. He's like, tell him I love him. And she like puts out her hands thinking he's gonna let her go. He right in front of her, and she goes, Jesus Christ! And like blood like just out, like it's kind of, there's a little like humor to it. It's very, very, very dark humor, but like she's spitting it out. It's like very, like it's too much in the sense of like it's camp.
I can't do that.
It honestly, it was disturbing, but
Yeah.
they did it in a way where it wasn't gore necessarily. It again was on that line, so I'm not typically good with that stuff, but they shot it so well that I was like, okay, we can get through it. The shot is heard because the policeman is at the house, who's, I forgot to tell about this character, but he's essentially like a character that has been, it's a small town, he was his babysitter, the police officer was, and he comes over because like this person's missing, and he's just coming to ask like, have you seen anything? Have your neighbors seen anything? They're outside, and the shotgun goes off, and the main guy turns with the shovel because they're outside like looking at the bees or something, and like whacks him and then unalives him with the shovel. It got dark so quick.
Girl, what?
Yeah, he runs back in. He's like, what happened? And then he like breaks her knee with the end of the shotgun because she's convinced him that there's an antidote to his mother's condition, who's still alive but in a coma. It's actually antifreeze. Like she like convinces him to unalive his mother, and she goes into the back room because the body of the other guy in the basement had the keys, and so she goes to the back room, and there's preserved bodies and like research and like models of the ship, and so he's done this to other people. And so it just gets crazy. And that's where it's like the psychological horror of it. Where
We
I was
might
like,
have to cut bodies, by the way.
that's fine.
That's fine.
And again, you don't know if this is real or not. It just could be psychosis.
This is crazy.
I
This is like
know.
crazy explanation
I
right
know. If you're interested in my synopsis, go watch the film. Tell them I sent you.
now. Not sponsored. You're channeling. You're channeling.
And I might have to cut around it because I'm trying not to tell too much, and I'm trying not to get censored because it was a beautiful piece of work.
Okay.
But it did get crazy. She is very like, still in control, very like regal almost. With he comes back after unaliving his mother with antifreeze via IV. What's that Lady Gaga song? The IV. Applause.
Oh, I was like, what?
Very applause.
I was like, Lady Gaga song antifreeze?
Put that antifreeze in the vein, just like the Fame. Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy, but every single shot was so good.
I'm sold.
And I'm not a scary movie type watcher, but it was just well done.
I mean, this is coming from the same person that like could not handle
That cried at Hereditary.
So I'm here. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think it's because it had aliens, and that's one of the things that I've just always loved as a kid and always been interested in.
Okay.
And we have so much more to talk about. So I'll leave it there. You're gonna have to watch the movie to find out if she was or was not an alien. She does get out of the scenario. More people get unalived, as Michael alluded to. With the end of the movie ends with everyone in the world.
Except for animals.
Except for animals and the bees. And the movie starts on bees and ends on bees. Wow. It was beautifully done. It got even crazier and campier, and aliens were the theme of the movie, in addition to all of the other commentaries about how the earth is. But it reignited something in me, and we talked a little bit about it when we landed in San Francisco about that's the kind of work that just makes me feel something, makes me feel like a human, makes me feel alive, makes me have more empathy, makes me want to create.
Yeah, it's like a jolt.
It's a jolt because as artists, that's how we communicate. That's how we want to communicate. Yeah. That's how we want to show people and wake other people up and tell them this is what's going on in a way that they can process. Because a lot of people, when you do wake them up, not in an artistic way, they run away, they fight, they get mad. That's probably out of everything I've ever talked about, that's the biggest no-notes that I had. I don't know what it was, but it just made me feel something.
I love that.
So claps to all of you. I know that was really, really long. Thank you for making it through.
Honestly, great. That was a great synopsis.
I
was like the whole time, gripped.
I know, and I probably didn't do it justice because you're just gonna have to watch it.
That's a perfect segue for what I was going to talk about really quickly. But then we can move on to other things, other films, other
medias.
Yes, other
mediums.
Have you seen Mars Attacks?
I have not. And so part of my relationship to aliens and storytelling is I almost like it when it feels more realistic, in the sense of they could be just like you and me. They could be these soft creatures that are sentient but aren't human.
Yeah.
But anytime it crosses the line of alien invasion and Alien versus Predator, which is an amazing piece of work as well, but it has to be so well done or so camp to where we know we're not being serious, because when it gets too Wars of the World type shit, I'm not really vibing.
I think you would actually love.
Okay,
Mars Attacks.
Tell me more about it, because I know nothing.
And I want to bring up a couple points based on what you said. You said you liked the campiness of it, but it also was a story and narrative and real, but
and well done.
And there was elements of camp that carried the narrative basically. That's Mars Attacks. It's a Tim Burton film. Glenn Close.
I'm surprised I haven't heard of this.
Glenn Close is in it. I can smell your nappy. Glenn Close. The Glenn Close
That is the craziest thing to come out of what's the director's name? His name escapes me. Did American Horror Story.
Ryan
Murphy. Yeah. Ryan Murphy.
Yeah. I've never seen that show, by the way.
That's just quintessential, like the writing that he does. And to go back to a previous conversation that when we were watching that AHS series season, Red Tide, we said the script was terrible. I want to clarify that it can't be bad.
Terrible in a good way.
And it's intentional.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't, sorry, but
I think it was.
But it's entertaining, and you know that it's trying to be that way, and that's the line of good bad that we love to walk.
Totally. So, back to what I was saying. Glenn Close, snappy.
God damn it. Okay.
Glenn Close, snappy. Solid teeth.
Yeah.
Jaws teeth.
Now that visual, that unlocks something. I think maybe I've seen something about it, but I've never watched the movie.
I haven't either. We're talking about Mars Attacks.
Yes.
You haven't seen Mars Attacks.
Exactly.
Okay, yes.
I have not seen All's Fair. That's the movie or the series.
Okay.
All's Fair.
Yeah, haven't seen that.
Haven't seen it.
That's all I've seen, and that's forever. That's like the way that that permeated this thick skull of mine.
Mm-hmm. And Kim Kardashian's like business in the front, thong in the back.
Love.
Lawyer look.
Hey, love.
It was iconic.
Love that. Tim Burton, Glenn Close, that's all you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
It's campy. There's these so the alien itself is this typical, what you would imagine, glass dome, beating eyes, brain exposed, lasers, all of it. But then there's these feminine, very demure. Feminine. It's just really good. I think you'd really like it. I don't want to explain too much, but think Tim Burton Beetlejuice level production, camp, kind of narrative, but really you don't really know what's happening. You're just kind of here because it's so visually stunning. That's Mars Attacks.
Okay.
And I watched that super young, and honestly, it's one of my favorite films. The costume's great, the wiggery's great, the visuals in it are literally iconic. I think you'd really like it. We should watch it.
We should
watch it.
Is it kind of like the next, not next season, but because season 7 Red Tide was a double feature type thing, remember? And the second feature was Aliens in Area 51.
The first part of that series
was like that.
With the black and white was like that.
Okay.
Yeah. The white eyes, that's that whole movie.
And love that part.
That whole movie is like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you'd really like it.
Awesome.
I think you'd really like it. I also wanted to
switching
to programs
to a
from films
180.
to programs. Yes. Lilo and Stitch. Hey,
100%.
Lilo and Stitch.
100%.
Lilo and Stitch.
I have core memories about Lilo and Stitch.
Literally, my bi panic.
Oh.
I'm not bisexual. But as I was figuring things
biracial.
out, I wasn't. I'm
biracial.
not. But I knew that now. But if I was, that would be fine. Because bi people are what? Real. They are real. Just like aliens.
Are they aliens? Are they the aliens?
Bi people are aliens.
On that note, I think aliens are real. I'll say it.
Oh, 100%.
Aliens are real.
Didn't the government come out and say UFOs are real?
Who gives a shit what they say?
They're just trying to distract. From what?
But either way, I've known aliens were real. I didn't need you to tell me.
Baby, you really think we're the only alive people?
We're the only alive people?
Come
on. The universe, the galaxy, the existence of life is too big, too diverse for there to not be aliens.
Baby, there's aliens.
Even if they're not here or not already, there are aliens.
Which they probably are. Let's be real.
They probably are. It's probably like Bugonia. They look like you and me, but they communicate through their hair. Am I an alien?
I see it.
They communicate through their hair. They have sensitive skin.
You are gonna love Mars Attacks. You're gonna love Mars Attacks.
Okay, I'm excited.
We have to watch it. Well, we'll watch it and report back on another future one.
Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch, like by Panic, like the boyfriend of the older sister and the sister.
Oh yeah.
The sister. Mm-hmm. The sister's built like Bretman Rock. Like, I'm sorry, that is Bretman Rock. Am I wrong?
That
Hair, waist,
that is
snatch.
So true. Actually,
it's literally so true.
Bretman, they already had the live action. Damn.
No, they messed it up. Bretman can remake it.
Yeah.
Bretman can save it.
Somebody make an edit of that,
please.
And Bretman, come on the pod.
I know. We know you're watching. We know you're watching. So I just had to mention Lilo and Stitch because aliens. Also childhood, canon.
Trans icon
Pleakley. The erasure of Pleakley in the live action is to be studied, and I've already commented on it for the court. That's all I will say.
Also, Bretman would be great at Pleakley.
Agreed.
Trans icon.
Non-binary icon.
Well, that's what I mean. Trans umbrella. I think Bretman would make a great Pleakley if they're willing to, because Pleakley's an alien. If they want to choose a UK trans baddie, that's also good because they're coming from another.
Hey, I'm not judging.
Yeah,
judging.
I just think that
Imagine.
I think that it was a miss. I think it was a little bit of a miss. I think that they should have leaned into the camp of Lilo and Stitch.
It's like an Essex babe in Hawaii. Yes. You're right, Lilo.
Or like a Roger type situation. Yeah. Because that's what it was.
Yeah.
Have him switch the wig, make you feel like you cheating. That's what I wanted to see. Missed opportunities.
I agree.
Missed opportunities.
On the same note, but switching gears entirely, Egyptians. Pyramids. Aliens.
Okay.
The fact that all the sculptures of Egyptians and a lot of the lore of Egyptian, long head, beady eyes. The fact that the coordinates of pyramids are the speed of light. That's spooky. First of all, how'd they fucking make that?
Well,
how'd they make that?
Yeah, I mean, so
there's a fine line. I want to say this before we get into it. There's a fine line between historians being, let's be honest, racist and Eurocentric,
telling their version,
and saying that these archaic civilizations, which, let's be honest, that were more advanced than we, that were more advanced than we are now.
Literally,
socially, and governmentally.
They knew math and language we don't know.
Baby. Let's get that out of the way. There's a fine line between that and also the spectacle of literally how though.
That's so true.
How, and also there's so many similarities with what we know now in hindsight, and recountings and stories of what they say, and gods and the way that they're mummified. I'm there's something there.
There's magic there.
The foil hat's on.
Yeah, and that's where I'm okay, am I a conspiracy theorist? Because there are some things that I just believe.
Well,
so getting a little bit into that, let's unpack that. I completely agree. I think that those civilizations were more advanced in many areas of life than we are now. And something happened. Where did they go?
White people.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, and there are some civilizations that there's just no trace of. They just disappeared.
Yeah.
And so that's where the tinfoil hat comes on, because I'm where did they go?
No.
Did they get saved? Was there? This is where it gets real crazy. Was there a nuclear fallout of some sort, and then we just?
Yeah. There'd be no way to know.
Exactly.
Yeah. The gag of it all would be if Egyptians were in fact beamed up and they're coming back now. Egyptians go to space, chill in space, find another planet, and come back and say, "Oh, what is this?"
And all that to say, with the reinforcing of whether there's aliens involved or not, they're smarter than me.
Baby, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much.
Doesn't take much.
It doesn't take much.
Wow.
Because we're all dumb.
No, literally.
Baby, listen.
I was so interested in Egyptian culture. I mean, shock. White kid obsessed with Egyptian culture.
Is that something that we stay up at night and talk about?
Yes.
Yeah. It'll be 10:50 at night, getting ready for bed.
Mm-hmm. Ancient
The
civilizations, the studies of ancient civilizations, I could have gotten a major in. Like, I could have been an archaeologist. Like, that's how interested I am.
You'd be so, as an archaeologist.
Well, I don't want to
high shorts.
Yes.
High shorts. Beady glasses.
Mm-hmm. The safari hat.
Tan outfit.
Yeah, all cargo. Mm-hmm.
Jurassic Park level.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jonathan Bailey, Jurassic Park. Slutty little glasses.
Slutty little glasses. Slutty little shorts.
Slutty little everything.
What's going to spill out? I don't know.
Well, okay, so I do think everything there is so interesting. However, I don't want to like go and pillage and like dig up these things that were not meant to be dug up.
That are still standing, by the way. And y'all can't even build buildings.
No, literally. Like, why are we desecrating these tombs and memorials and sacred spaces?
All the stuff about like archaeologists who like.
But it's how you learn history.
I know, but like also like. You see, there's some things we don't need to know. There's some things we don't need to know.
I know.
There's some things we don't need to know, and I was gonna say like all these archaeologists that like uncovered these tombs and then all of them mysteriously. It's like, hey girl. Maybe we just let that be.
It's an alien virus.
Yeah, maybe mind your business.
Mm-hmm. Maybe sit down. But I'm so interested in it. I took so much, what's the word?
History?
In class. History, but the study of ancient cultures. Anthropology.
Anthropology, yeah.
Thank you. We were telepathically linked. Mm-hmm. Anthropology. I loved anthropology classes. I loved learning about ancient cultures, languages. I am an art history minor as well. So I loved ancient Asian art. I thought that was really great. I loved ancient African art. The sacred meanings of how they operated with art, how they used art for religion and worship. And it was not about creating, it was about honoring. Yeah. And it's just so interesting to me. And again, I get real woo-woo, so I'm going to try to like stay grounded. I'm going to stay here. But
not here.
I think that's so cool.
Agreed.
I could talk about that at length if you want another episode on
Egyptians. That could be a whole episode.
We'll come back and do it again.
I totally agree.
But where did they go? Probably plague. However, I did watch this series in passing while I was on a work trip in the hotel. I just turned the TV on and the Discover or the History Channel was on. And it was called Ancient Aliens. And it was talking essentially about that. And we all know these kinds of shows I'm talking about on late night Discover, where it's like, what are we talking about?
It's always a nasty white man, too.
And it's always someone who talks like this.
Where are they now?
Where did they go?
Never know.
Okay, we're emphasizing
Would
it a little.
Would you believe?
Yeah. It's the TV version of Did You Know?
10 Things You Didn't Know.
And I also watched those. I also watched those.
They got you.
I'm sorry.
They got you.
But I know when somebody's talking bullshit and then something else is like, well, that's true.
Aliens are just cool. And also, I think there's an interesting connection point between like people who don't think aliens are real. They're Republican.
They're flat earthers.
They're flat earthers. Like, listen, girl, the discourse that I'm seeing on every app now about like the earth being a dome is crazy.
Like, oh my God.
You bitches are crazy.
Well, that's actually something in Bugonia that is kind of discussed. So like there's this graphic where it starts as a sphere and then it rotates with each like chapter of the movie. And by the end of the movie, it is flat. And it's like the lunar eclipse is like the moment where it's flat. So they kind of talk about it and I'm going to spoil it. I'm sorry. Just like, it's still so good. Go watch it.
It's the third time.
Yeah, at this point, you have to know.
You basically asked for it.
She was indeed an alien. She was an alien. And she wasn't royal blood. She was the emperor.
That's gag.
Yeah, it was gag. And she uses this teleporter, how the man described it the whole time. He knew.
Damn.
He ends up dying. Damn. I'm not going to say how. It was
surprising.
It was so good. I can't even say it because it's so good and it's so gay. I'm not going to ruin that for you. But she was indeed an alien.
Love.
She goes to the mothership. She's the emperor.
She is mother.
She is mother.
It's mothership because she was on it.
Literally. It's her ship. This my house. When
And I
I
live
grow
here.
up, I'm going to buy
Be a house. House.
blew up. Everything comes back to Beyonce.
Blue skin. Aliens?
Avatar? Alien?
Avatar.
They're aliens.
Oh, I was mentally I was in Avatar: The Last Airbender. I went to Aang's forehead. I was like,
Why do we keep having this miscommunication between avatars?
because mentally I'm always Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's fair.
Listen.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm sorry.
We're not going to talk about that. Again, we could have
Tall
a full
people scare
we
me.
could have a full episode on Avatar: The Airbender too.
Yeah.
And we probably should.
We honestly should.
We honestly should. I've been feeling the itch to watch it for a 10th time. And what? But the movie ends with her popping a bubble on a flat Earth map. That's kind of what I would equate it to. I don't know if that's what it is.
In the
but-
ship.
Yeah, in the ship.
Okay.
And it's a very like emotional scene. She knows the emotional weight of what she's doing because essentially they were running tests to revive their alien gene. So the way that it was described, and again, I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm literally insane talking about this so much, but this is what I could geek on. So she goes to the ship, and basically they did what she was saying before it's learned she's actually an alien. You just thought she was like leaning into the crazy. No, it was all true.
That's
So
good.
she's they were doing these experiments where they're running tests to try to genetically modify humans back to the original form, which was this race of aliens.
Interesting.
They like discovered the earth and they worked with nature, and it was like then it was getting into like native people practices, and I was like, oh, this is so good.
I would fully believe that. Mm-hmm. I'd fully believe
And
that.
it supports the theory. Where did they go?
Where did they
Where
go?
did they go? But she says that she gives the history lesson of like they discovered Earth, they worked with nature, but like things started they started to die out. I think if I'm remembering correctly, they started to the gene pool started to diversify, and humans. It was so complicated. Humans were kind of separated in the gene pool from like where it was split was the evolution of apes to humans. That's kind of like where this line of humans came from, the Homo sapiens, not Homo sapiens. But their gene pool was the original gene pool, and then there was like a nuclear war and the earth flooded and they survived via like they tied in biblical they like made it feel like it was fact and history, which was so cool about it. So she explained the thread of history where essentially after the nuclear fallout caused by humans, the closest relative to the alien race that founded everything was the apes that evolved into humans, and they were the ones making the earth sick because we are making the earth sick. And so they were doing experiments to bring back the alien gene within humans, like basically convert them back so that like things would rebalance, and the experiments failed. So she had to make the executive decision to save the earth, to pop the atmospheric bubble over this flat earth map. I love how like that tangent got there.
Yeah.
But she basically, I think like, I don't know if it's like getting rid of the atmosphere because all the aliens and plants were fine, but every single person in that moment, everyone on Earth just ceases. They're still there, but they just all drop. And the ending of the film, which was stunning and very emotionally complex. Every single shot was beautiful bodies in beautiful formations. That sounds insane. I'm so sorry. But color amazing. Soundtrack unreal. The soundtrack of this movie, the score
Not the
of this
score.
symphony
The score.
was amazing.
Wow, you could say it was orchestrated.
But it ends with everyone on Earth just ceasing, and then the last frame is like wildlife and everything continuing on after we're gone.
Love.
And bees are the last frame.
It all comes back to bees.
It all comes back to
CC
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Mother.
Beyonce is the mothership.
Alien superstar. Yeah. That's going to be the last I say about that movie, but honestly, go watch it, please. If you take anything from this episode, it's go watch Bugonia.
I'm gagged.
Yeah, it was so
I'm
good.
gagged.
I was stunned from the second I turned it on. Yeah. But it looped in Earth, flat Earth, round Earth, mathematics, ancient civilizations, biblical allegories, and it all felt seamless and beautifully done.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what was sticking out from Egyptians being related to aliens in some way. Like, I feel so tinfoil hat when I say, like, what if it was aliens that informed religious practices and they helped or were the original gene pool
Baby.
of humans?
Or gods.
That's what I'm saying.
That they worshipped. Like, that literally, I think is what happened. I think that's what happened. I think that's what happened. 100%.
Like, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility for humans to somehow be descendants of, and we learned certain things, or like information has been lost. Something's not clicking. Like,
They said, y'all nasty.
yeah,
They said, we're gonna go.
we're gonna go.
We're gonna go.
So without being collected by the agencies, that's how I feel about the history of humankind.
That's the episode of this. That's the episode title. The history of humankind.
The real history.
The real history of humankind.
That's actually really funny.
Of Mother Earth.
Yeah.
Wow. We found the mothership.
I feel so insane.
I'm genuinely so with you though. I'm like right there with you mentally.
That's just like the shit I love to talk about because it's a form, again, of escapism. I get to live in fantasy world for a bit.
Love.
And you know, if that's the real history, that's the real history. But that's not for me to know. That's not for me to dig up.
It's not the fathership, baby. It's the mothership.
For a reason. The matriarchy needs their time to rise up now. The matriarchy needs to rise up.
And baby, let's be real for real.
We need to raise them up.
Raise me up. Not Josh Groban.
Sorry.
Not Josh Groban. What?
I don't know.
Not Vacation Bible School.
I don't know. Josh
Did y'all
Groban-
ever watch Bible Man?
No. Maybe.
Oop, trauma.
I don't know.
Out.
If you could see into the future. Or the past. Which was aliens.
Oh.
No.
Also,
no.
the fact that Neil Armstrong, Neil A, that's spelled backwards, is alien.
Neil Armstrong. What'd you say?
It's Neil Armstrong, flip it around, alien. Well,
Was the moon landing real?
I don't think it was.
We're gonna recreate the Ariana Grande meme where she was like, "No, I think the moon landing was real."
I think we're there now. I think we faked it to get ahead. I think it was optics. I think we're there now. I think we're there now.
I mean, there are some very, very convincing points on some of those conspiracy videos.
No, seriously.
I do not confirm nor deny if I think the moon landing was real or if the moon is real.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think we're there now.
The moon is real.
The CIA behind her, like.
That's so funny you say that because I watched another movie on the plane, and I'm not gonna give. This is not gonna be Liam's film hour.
I'm sad.
No, but it was really good.
We come here to laugh.
I'm the Nicole Kidman
She's
of
an alien.
airplane movie.
Nicole Kidman's an alien.
She is.
She's an alien down.
She's an alien. There's no way she should look that good.
Baby. What is she? She's getting it from the source.
The source.
They're like, what's your skincare? And she's like, sleep and rest in my alien mothership.
Amniotic
She's on the
fluid.
mothership.
Amniotic fluid.
Oh my God. Lady Gaga, she's on the mothership. Beyonce, she's on the mothership.
Basically, all the pop divas are aliens.
Yeah.
Aliens that come to save us. I wish.
Pop.
Please save us.
They're ready to pop.
The bubble.
Just like her. It all connects. It all connects.
My God.
Wow.
But on the note of the moon landing, I did watch another movie on the way back from San Francisco, Hidden Figures. It's an older movie, like not like incredibly old, but like it's just been a few years since it came out. And it's basically following the true untold story of 3 Black women in NASA. One's like a space engineer or trying to be a space engineer. One was a computer that helped with I think the moon landing, or maybe first man in space.
As in, like, the description of people who would compute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Crazy.
the other one was the first like IBM programmer. That I think that's like the holy trinity of that story. Again, beautifully done. I don't think it was on film, but beautifully shot. Every single frame, very considered. Janelle Monáe was in it.
Yeah.
Big names were in it, and I was just like in awe the whole time. And that's a movie that it's more based in reality of racial inequality, and it was like in the 1960s when civil rights movements were happening. Martin Luther King Jr., the race to the moon.
Literal race.
Also recommend that movie, but I'm sure a lot of people have seen that as well because that's an older movie.
Yeah. Are there any more films you would recommend?
The Color Purple.
Duh.
The old and new version. Just because Celebrating Black Voices is like a section on most flights now, and I've watched most of them.
They got to fill their DEI.
Oh my God!
These companies are trash.
I know.
Baby.
The three major film types that I love to watch: aliens, black stories, and musicals.
I can't.
And interior design shows.
And that's range. That's range.
So that movie Hidden Figures was about the moon landing. I didn't get to finish it, but it was really good. And I think that obviously, if I can follow context clues, she was the first black computer in NASA, and she helped with the moon landing. And then I'm assuming that Janelle Monáe's character became the first woman engineer. And like IBM programming was basically, I don't even know the right word for it. Like, there was just a group of black women that led the charge. I don't know how to say this. They were the first programmers of IBM, and then like everyone else followed.
Yeah.
So they were like the not the inventors, but the pioneers of IBM programming.
Are we surprised?
No, it's always a black woman.
It's always a black woman.
And I don't know why I got this. Like, I think this was even before I watched the movie, but it was like inventions you didn't know were invented by black women.
Oh, like everything.
Yeah, everything.
Everything. Black people, period. Period.
The hairbrush, AC,
GPS,
tampons. Sorry, feminine care.
I can't.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey.
I mean,
Gee.
Just me going through puberty.
Zoinks.
Just me going through puberty again. God, where was I going with that?
I think you were just recapping.
No, there was something profound I needed to say. Oh, queer people, aliens, connected to aliens, in a metaphorical sense, of course.
Yeah, of course.
You know, outsiders, otherworldly, unique,
Flamboyant, shiny,
yeah, otherness.
alienation.
So maybe that's why I've always felt like drawn to stories of aliens.
Yeah.
And wanting there to be more, because we've been ostracized,
Alienated.
alienated. Where does that word come from?
Gagget.
So,
Well, this has been wonderful. You ate. I feel like you carried the whole episode.
I just love this
This
topic.
was a treat. I'm just sitting here like...
I know. I was rounding out the conversation about aliens, because we could probably talk about this for another episode. But I grew up watching the History Channel because my dad was a history teacher.
Stonewall Jackson.
Don't.
That's
a longer story. That's a longer story.
Sorry.
Oh my God. Where that channel was always on, and I always really loved the ones that were like about UFOs and like Area 51, even though Area 51 is like probably abusing some semblance of human rights and other than human rights. If we're being real. But I was always really interested in like the stories of UFOs and sightings and abductions and just, it's so interesting.
It is interesting.
Real or not, it's interesting. And we just finished Bridgerton season 4 last night. And honestly, when the queen was like, I don't really care. I just want to be amused.
That's how I feel.
I felt that.
Yeah, the queen, so good. Like literally, it's actually really good.
Thank you.
It was really
practicing.
good. Yeah.
Like the
Why did you put your mouth like that?
That's what she does.
Oh my god.
I need to
Except
go.
she would never move her hair like
No,
that.
she would never.
The wig is
oh my
on.
god, the wiggatry of Bridgerton.
heavy.
She's had her big alien juicy head in there.
They better have gotten her neck insured because
Oh my god. It's in her
Wow.
contract.
It totally
It's
is.
in her contract.
Massages.
Oh my god, the wiggatry, the
wiggery.
costumes. We've talked about it. We'll probably talk about it again.
Wigged out.
I just love a well done show. A well done program. A well done film.
Well, Liam, if we were to distill and give the team, the chat, a final statement, what would it be?
I've come to this planet and this is we need to do better. Aliens.
Yes, and we're gonna go.
Yeah, we need to go.
I left the oven on in my other.
I left the oven on in
other
my mothership 3000.
My mothership 3000.
Oh, I left the lights on.
I left the lights on.
need
I
to go.
cracked the porcelain in the mothership, and I need to do a Lipa levitate to my
Beamed
unclockable
up.
tea.
And we gotta get out of here.
gotta
What the hell?
I gotta
What
go.
the hell?
Oh.
Do you think we can handle? Sorry, we're still in statement mode. We're calling other humans aliens. How do you think we're gonna handle real extraterrestrials?
Isn't
We
the
can't handle the terrestrials.
Isn't by definition alien people who come that are not from a place?
What are we doing?
What? Look into that, babe. Maybe use a different term.
We are all sentient, emotional, beautiful beings. Some of us are more beautiful than others, and that's
Ooh.
okay. But we need to have a one-on-one. We need to reassess because
We need to circle back.
we need to
beam
we need to
up.
close the loop.
We need to beam up, close the loop, circle back.
I don't know if I want to circle back on this one
I don't either, but I fear we must.
because we need to come together, and the matriarchy needs to rise, and the aliens need to come back.
Bleakadorp.
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 Was that alien or was that Simlish? Are Sims aliens?
Sims are definitely aliens.
Sims are digital aliens.
Sims are for sure aliens.
Anyway, that's out of statement mode. My thing is aliens are real and we need to do better because, civilization dies out very, very easily and about every 250 years. And we've seen history repeat itself.
Oof, it's not looking good. We're about at 250.
I know. We are overdue. Things are not looking good, team. And especially after watching Bugonia and seeing kind of that very familiar
truth.
story of how this goes with civilizations, it's been real.
It's been so real.
It's been so real.
And on that note, we gotta beam up.
Well, do you want to do a pocket change? Do you want to do Oop of the Week?
Oh, I guess we should.
I guess we should.
We'll delay that.
You're
for
just
now.
trying to leave.
I don't want to be in this planet anymore.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's real
yeah.
fair.
Pocket change?
My pocket change is like do some reading on ancient civilizations. If you're not into it, you will be. I think it's
Yeah.
so cool. And also you need to learn, I've said this before, you need to learn history so that it doesn't repeat itself. And right now it is, and the bees are dying. And the bubble's gonna pop if we're not careful. The bubble's gonna pop. There are already holes in the ozone.
Ooh.
So, the bubble's weak. So read a book.
She's ran through.
Read a book.
Yeah.
The girls are in pain.
They're in pain.
And
They need lubrication.
just try to connect with each other on a human level and show somebody some kindness because right now it's real f***ing weird. And we need to stand up, show people, show your community kindness, but the other ones you need to get up and fight. We're fighting.
Yeah. I think my pocket change is to do something that inconveniences yourself. And I know I've said that in the past, but like go out of your way to break out of the independence of your routine and try to help someone. That's something that I take as a mental note every single day, whether it's like complimenting somebody or talking to people. Like you will make such an impact if you are just empathetic and present in people's lives. It's like, it could be the barista, it could be the person that you're checking out with, it could be someone that you see at the gas station, it could be a friend, family member, etc. It doesn't have to be somebody you know, but just try to be open and kind, because we need that so bad right now, and people are isolating so hard right now, and I think that's a way that everyone can do good immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Every single interaction we had in San Francisco, and
Oh my gosh.
we've already talked about it.
So good.
But it's the simplest thing to show kindness, and usually it's like it makes someone's day, and you can kind of tell.
Light up,
or at least like gets them through that next hour.
Totally.
You know.
My gift to you.
My gift to you is my presence. Where's your thesis? I ain't got no thesis. Yeah, I agree with you. Well, I could, like I said, I could talk about this for hours, but this episode's getting real long.
72 minutes.
The UFO is illegally parked right now. Oh. We have our hazards on. We're about to get, the UFO's about to get towed. So we need to go, and follow us at Oopapod everywhere. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Subscribe on YouTube. You know where to find us at this point. We're on episode 22, 23.
If you have like a alien story or like something fun
Submit
about aliens,
please.
put it in the comments.
It's one of my hyperfixations.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's so cool.
Yeah, I'm a goofy girl.
Goofy girl.
Okay. Well,
unique.
Bye.
Be a Warren Morgan.
Take me to your leader. Take me to your leader.
Take me to your leader.
Take me to your leader. Okay, I can go.
Rocket number 9.
Take off to the planet.
To the planet.
Venus.
Let's blast off to another dimension. In the bedroom.
Venus.